Good morning, YouTube. What a beautiful Monday morning it is. How's everybody doing this morning? Everybody doing good? Good. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. Hopefully everybody was able to get a lot of rest. Sorry, the heat is on. It's kind of chilly. About to turn it off here in a minute. Bang. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. Hopefully everybody's refreshed and ready for another good week, another full week. Last week there were only 4 days of the work week, which I wish we could have all the time. As always, like, share, subscribe, and comment to this video. Subscribe to me here on YouTube, Sean Ponder. Also, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at TonyGumble21. Man, what a great day of NFL football yesterday. Oh my goodness. I mean, what you could not have written a more perfect Sunday than that. I have no words. I have no words. First of all, I like to say Chiefs Kingdom, we're 1-0, baby. We're that much closer. That much closer. Whew. 2 games. There were 2 games that, well, actually, 3 games that impressed me yesterday. The main one of them all was the Packers and the Bears. Ooh, wow. I'm not a Packers fan, but I give them credit where credit is due. That last drive that the Packers had was stellar. I mean, Aaron Rodgers and Randall Cobb. You don't count those two out. You definitely don't count out Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is a beast when it comes to football. Aaron Rodgers is what they call the complete package. Now, do I want Aaron Rodgers on my fantasy squad? No. I would like to have him, though. But I can't. I can't have him. And the reason why I can't have him is because every time I want to pick him up, every time he is right there in my grasp, there's always someone that takes him. I mean, I'll look at him, I'll say, okay, I want him. I want him. I want to get him. All of a sudden, boop, gone. He's gone. It's like, goodness gracious. It's like, man, I can't get this guy. But, I mean, to everybody around the water cooler, I'm talking about everybody is going to say, what in the world happened last night. It's like I said, don't ever, whatever you do, count out Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. And last night was Khalil Mack's first game. Guess what? He got an interception. But at the end of the day, their defense failed at the last minute. He did one of those moves that he always does, managed to throw it all to Randall Cobb. Randall Cobb ran it in for 75 yards. 75 yards. And not one defender was on him. And that right there is what took the air out of the Chicago Bears fans and the Chicago Bears. That's the air that was taken out. Like I said, you don't count out Aaron Rodgers in the clutch. You just don't do that. You don't do that. You take him at face value. See, that's what $100 and some odd $1 million contract will do to you. It'll make you play like you just. It'll make you play like your life is on the line. Now, if I were GM and he didn't do a contract, would that be his contract right there? Probably. You know, it's a possibility. But he would have to prove himself worthy, though. He would have to prove himself worthy, which he actually is. He actually is proving himself worthy. Yeah. He is. Yep, he's proven himself worthy. But one game that I was surprised about was one game that I was surprised about was Cleveland and Pittsburgh. Wow. Number one, I honestly thought that Pittsburgh was going to put a whooping on Cleveland. But for them to tie? Whoa! So I guess both of them won? I don't know. But you know, there were a lot of close games yesterday. Some teams are extremely happy with what they did. Now, let me take a back seat here. Let me say this. The Chiefs' defense were good, but they let too many plays go. Like I said, with Aaron Rodgers, you don't count out Phillip Rivers either. Phillip Rivers is clutch, and Patrick Mahomes, oh my goodness, this kid is stellar. He is stellar. I mean, this kid can throw. This kid has an arm. He's getting there. He had a couple of plays that he could have actually run, but he is sorry. He's getting there. He is getting there. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. It's not going And that's the thing. Nobody is going to be perfect. Nobody's going to have a perfect game. But the Chiefs almost gave it up. And we can't do that. Patrick Mahomes had over 250 plus yards in throws. He had a 255 yards in passes. But we need to work on our defense. Our defense is kind of lackadaisical. But it's just the first game. We're knocking off the cobwebs of the off season and the preseason. So I hope that this next week, the next couple of days, we can get our defensive line straight and set, ready to go. But like I said, you can't. The two players that you cannot count out. There are many quarterbacks that you can't count out, and Aaron Rodgers is one of them. Aaron Rodgers is definitely one of them. For him to mount a comeback like that. See, this is the thing. When a team gets up there in points, they start getting a little big-headed, if you will. And what I mean by that is they start not thinking. They start getting a little lax and a little comfortable. You can't do that in football. You cannot do that in football. If you are a defense, like I said in videos previous, you have to have your foot on the gas. Just because you're up does not mean that you need to start getting relaxed. No. You want an Aaron Rodgers type game? You get lax. Go ahead. Everybody in Chicago is like, what happened last night? We had the lead. What happened? I'll tell you what happened. You all let Aaron Rodgers beat the crap out of you. 17-0 going into the third quarter. I think it was 23-0. 23-0 going into the third quarter. You have got to have your foot on the pedal at all times when you're playing this elite caliber offense. You just have to. You'll be a fool not to. You'll be a fool not to. And what happened? You let Aaron Rodgers beat you on opening night number 2. Kyle Fuller, I saw what he did. He almost had an interception that he dropped. If you have an interception coming to you, don't drop it, because that would have been the deal right there. But instead, the next play, you let Aaron Rodgers beat you deep. And now you're 0-1. Which means you have 15 more weeks or 16 more weeks. No, this was week 1, okay. So you have 15 more weeks to get your stuff together. 15. And to the Chiefs, same thing. You could have had a Rodgers-esque game yesterday afternoon. had you not buckled down and done what needed to be done. Defenses cannot get sentiment. Defenses have got to keep their foot on the pedal. You can't let up off the pedal. Because you see what Aaron Rodgers did last night? Mounted a huge comeback, and now your team is 0-1. You can't do that. It's asinine to do that. I mean, the Bills, even the Bills had a tough game yesterday. Bills had a tough game yesterday. And only got 3 points. Lost by 44 to the Baltimore Ravens. Really? Okay. All right. All right. Some teams should have won yesterday. Some teams should have won yesterday. And week 1 closes out tonight. With I'm not sure what the first game is, but I know the second game is the LA Rams and the Oakland Raiders. The Jets will probably lose by 7, and the Rams will probably win by 3. Like I said, defenses, if you defense to all 30 teams, all 32, if you are up, do not let your guard down. Don't let your guard down. Any defense who is any defense should look at last night's game between the Bears and the Packers and say, all right, this is where we need to buckle down. Because if not, you're going to have an Aaron Rodgers-esque like game, and it's going to be hard. It's going to be a hard pill to swallow if you lose. It is going to be a hard pill to swallow if you lose. Don't let up on that gas pedal. If you have that gas pedal down, keep it down. And don't let up. Don't let up an inch. Because you see what he did? He burned you. And he will keep burning you until you put your cleats in the ground, stand up, you put your cleats in the ground, and you force the turnover on downs. Can't let them do that to you. Can't let any quarterback do that to you. That is what he deserved. That's why he got his contract, to do just that. believe me, the Bears play the Packers again. The Bears are going to remember that. The Bears are going to remember that. You know, the Bears are going to remember that. They're going to swallow it. It's going to take a couple of days for them to swallow this. Pause. It's going to take a couple of days for them to really get it out of their system. That's what week 1 is all about. That's what happened. They gave up the game last night. That's what happened. You can't blame anybody but yourself. Cannot blame anybody but yourself. What I would have done is I would have double covered both wide receivers. Made sure that Aaron Rodgers did not get that pass off. I would have made sure that would have loaded the box up. Would have loaded the box up. And made sure that he didn't get that pass. Because you disrupt him and he throws the ball away. But they didn't do that. They did not do that. Load the box up, double cover both receivers. Make sure that he does not get a clean pass off. Make him either dump it, which means throw it away, or make him dump it, which means throw it away, or get him out of bounds. And not even close to the first down line. That's what I would have done. But the Bears didn't do that. And now they're 0-1. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Sorry about that, son. All right, YouTube. Well, I am going to check out. I hope you and any defense in the NFL, hopefully you watch this. But I want you to know how bad that game was for the Bears last night. That game was bad. That game was really, really bad for the Bears. Like I said, if you're a defense, do not let your guard up. Do not let your guard down. You keep pressing and pressing and pressing until you win. All right, YouTube, I am out of here. As always, like, share, subscribe. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to me here on YouTube, Sheldon Ponder. Also, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at TonyGumbo21. Chicago Bears, you all need to do better. As always, live your life the way you want to live it, not the way someone else wants you to. Talk to you later. I'll see you all later on this afternoon. Take care.